Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the... I almost said the Don Balloony podcast, to the Gusty Garden podcast. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Dom, and of course we have Oliver.
Are you cheating on me?
No, never. I don't have another podcast. I don't want another podcast. This is the only one for me.
At least for now.
At least
for now.
Someday I'll do a FNAF Theory podcast on Don Balloony, probably.
And I'll be there for at least one episode.
Yeah, that'll be funny. But for now, guys, we're doing things a little differently today. Things are a little strange.
This is a very, very special episode. For multiple reasons. I think the one main reason is because this is officially the last episode of the Gusty Garden podcast ever releasing before the first ever Gusty Garden Guys special event.
Oh yeah.
That's right, everyone. May 11th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on down to the Gusty Garden Guys YouTube channel and check out our first ever, event. You guys think all of our podcast episodes are special? Oh, this is gonna be super special.
This is gonna be even specialer.
Yeah, we're gonna be we're playing games with fans, with friends, doing some speed. Well, it's gonna be 6 hours of non-stop fun, and then of course at 12 p.m. we will be playing the midnight release of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach on the Nintendo Switch.
Yes!
That's right.
I hope I didn't peek the mic too bad. I faced away from the mic, but I think it was still really loud. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom at midnight that night.
Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry, bro. I lied. We're not playing FNAF Security Breach on the Switch. I don't even know. I'm probably gonna cut that.
That was funny.
I'm gonna put it at the end. I'll put it after. You guys have to listen to the bit we just did by listening to after the music fades away at the end of the episode. It'll just be at the end.
That was funny. I guess we can play Zelda. Zelda. I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is your last formal podcast reminder, because this is the last episode, like I said, until the event.
Yep.
Which is insane.
There will be one more produced right before the event. We're gonna record episode 9.
Yeah, but you guys won't. Yeah, but you guys won't see that. You won't
see that
until the Monday after. But yeah, this is something that we have been kind of, I think, talking about since we started the podcast, right? Or 2 or 3 episodes in?
We only announced it a couple in, but we've definitely been hyping this up for a couple months now.
Yeah. I mean,
we should probably start making community posts.
That's right. Yep. That's gonna start soon, especially in the last week until it. We will be ramping up a bit more of the marketing just to make sure you guys actually show up, because there's no reason for you not to.
For real, it's going to be such a fun time. It's going to be please great. Come.
We know you guys watch these episodes. We know at least 10 of you do. There's no reason every single one of you should not show up. And if you don't want to show up because of Zelda spoilers, then just stop at 12.
Yeah, just leave at midnight. We have a whole 6 hours of other content before then.
And it's going to be so incredible. We are both incredibly excited, just to hang out and to play probably the biggest Nintendo Switch game ever releasing.
It
hype-wise
probably will be. Yeah.
I mean, previews actually just released yesterday, because they Nintendo invited a bunch of content creators. I don't know why we were not invited for some odd reason. I feel like we should have been, but maybe next Zelda game.
Maybe for Fears of the Kingdom.
So a lot of gameplay. It was I initially wasn't gonna watch it, but I'm very glad I did, because it was it was just more of what we've seen, just more Sky. The Link in small amount of Sky Islands, and also in one small part of Central Hyrule. But I am glad I did, because holy shit, this game looks incredible. I won't say anything because it's not necessary for you to watch at all. I know you're much less into, Zelda as I am, but I caved. I wasn't going to, but dude,
I knew you
would. Trust me when I say this is going to be fucking incredible. Like,
I'm ready.
Oh, I wasn't really sold on the Ultra Hand ability and like the fuse mechanic quite yet, until I saw what people were doing in just the demo. It's going to be insane. I will say two very specific things, and then we can move on. One, just so you know, because I know you're probably expecting it, but I will just confirm it. Koroks are back.
No!
Koroks are back because
No!
of course they are. Like, of course they are. It's Breath of the Wild.
Do you think they're going to be in all the same places?
No, they're definitely going to be different. There's just in different spots because the only one that I saw someone pick up was on one of the Sky Islands. But yeah, Koroks are back because of course they are. And then one more thing, I'll be vague about this, but I want to verbally say that this right now.
Okay.
You can make and fly a jet.
Like, not like the other air machines we've seen so far. Like a literal, like, it moves like a jet. Like, it's incredibly fast.
You can make a rocket-powered jet.
Oh my god.
You can fly around Hyrule on a rocket-powered jet.
That's so ridiculous. That's amazing.
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's like, trust me, this game is going to be something special.
All the more reason for you guys
to
watch
join us.
the live stream.
I mean, it'll only be like the first 3 hours, but I mean,
But
then you can go over to Don Ballooney's channel and check out his Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play starting that day, right?
Episode 1 will be coming out that Friday, the 12th. It will be out.
And I will be featured for the first few episodes.
Yeah. If you can contain yourself, you might just want to play on the file from the previous night and not.
No, I can definitely contain and then and like watch you play, because that's
okay.
That's half of the fun, is enjoying the hype with as many people as possible.
Absolutely.
So guys, we have the next 2 weeks, or after the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be great. I'm also still considering streaming it. Like my first playthrough, or also just doing like some sort of let's play thing with it. I haven't really decided yet, but I will decide that when the time comes. Until then, guys, May 11th, 6 p.m. It's gonna be great.
Now that we're 8 minutes into this episode and all we've done is advertise our live stream.
I mean, what else would we do for the first 8 minutes of the episode? Am I right?
That's fair.
Guys?
The first 10 minutes are usually us just rambling on, I've noticed. But yeah, that's that. Now, as for our topic for the day, here's the thing, guys.
We don't really have
one. We don't have one. We're taking it easy today.
This is gonna be a pretty like chill kind of special episode,
Yeah, we're just gonna have like a conversation, and the topic will just kind of present itself as we go.
Yeah. Now, Dom, I got a question for you. I got a very vague question. Answer this in
vague answer.
Answer this in any way you want. What is your favorite thing ever?
Oh.
What is your favorite thing to experience? What is something that whenever you experience it in literally any way, you're like, this is my favorite thing ever? I can go first because I definitely have an answer.
No, I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it.
It can be anything.
There's a few contenders for sure. The first thing that comes to mind is obviously like video games, because it's like, but a specific one, which I'll get to in a second. My mind is immediately drawn to that because that's something that is easy to go back to, like something that I can experience with, however little trouble I want.
Right.
And honestly, I think I've mentioned this before. It's no secret Mario Galaxy is my favorite video game. But
is it your favorite thing, though?
Here's the thing. If using these criteria, Mario Galaxy isn't even the game that makes me feel that way. It's actually Kirby and the Forgotten Land that makes me feel that way the most.
Really?
Wow. I love Mario Galaxy so much, but when I boot up Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I get this sense of euphoria through my whole body that I do not get when I play Mario Galaxy. Like, I just genuinely feel happy when I'm playing that video game.
Like you feel it in your bones.
Yeah, I'm like, which, I mean, I feel that way for a lot of Kirby games, but like Forgotten Land especially is like, there's something really special there.
Right.
But outside of games, gosh, it's either like visiting a certain place or a food. I'm trying to figure out which it is.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And even if it was a food, I don't know what food it is. I don't know. I need more time to ruminate on it. I'll get back to you later in the episode. What's your answer?
I got a few. I think one of my favorite things ever is being on a plane and looking out the window and seeing like a bed of clouds. That's oddly specific, but that's one of my favorite things like in the world. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Have you flown a lot? I don't know if you have.
Not since I was young. I haven't been in a plane in like at least 15 years.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I guess I used to fly a lot when I was younger. I would fly up to visit family by myself a lot, and like that'd be like my favorite thing ever. And it's like still I haven't experienced that in forever, and I fucking want to. But another one, this one might sound really weird. This probably isn't my favorite thing, but it's like one of those things that I'm like, yeah. That's being in a very large, clean bathroom by myself. Like a large, public, clean restroom with no one else
restroom.
In it. Yes.
Interesting.
Because like I would go to like, I guess like the one example I can think of is like Busch Gardens. I used to go to Busch Gardens a lot. And I would go on days that would be super, super, like, not busy at all. Like, the opposite of, like, the clear. Like, the whole park is very, very clear of people. And so the bathrooms would be, like, unusually very clean, and no one would be in them, but they're so big. They're, like, these massive bathrooms at Busch Gardens. And I would just, like, stand in there, in silence, alone, in this very nice, clean bathroom, and just be like, yeah, why does this go so hard? You know, I could just wash my like. It's just, it's so I don't know, but yeah, that's one of my favorite things ever. In terms of video games, oh my god, that's hard. That's
well. While you think about it, I have another one I can say that I realized because
okay.
I didn't think of more existential ones like you said. For me, it's gotta be like the sound of like rain with light thunder. Specifically, like in the house it's like nice, especially when you're going to sleep. You're like, yeah, it's raining, I'm gonna fall asleep quick tonight.
I love it. I love that feeling.
But it's even better when I'm like somewhere that's dry, but I'm like out in nature. Like if I'm out in the woods and like it's raining, like there's a smell when you're out in nature and it's wet.
Oh, of
that's
course.
like
I mean,
so
yeah.
Like, I don't even think I could describe it, but it's so nice.
I mean, we both grew up in Florida.
Well, but even then, Florida almost isn't what I'm, like, you get swampy smells down here a lot of the time. That's not what I mean. I mean, like,
There's some nice smells.
More northern, like, you gotta remember, I'm way closer to the Everglades. Like, I'm not even an hour away. Like,
That's
it's
true.
mad swampy down here. It is, like...
That's true, yeah.
It's muggy. But yeah, like the further north into the US you get, I think the easier it is to achieve the feeling I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then my other one, my easiest answer used to be just going to Disney World, but it's a little more niche than that now. It's specifically going to Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios brings me an immense level of joy because of how much I how much time I spend talking and thinking about Star Wars for starters. But like, you've been there now. Like we went.
Oh, yeah.
You know how, like, even as not a Star Wars fan, you can see how like crazy it is over there.
It's insane.
So imagine now having grown up with Star Wars, and now all of a sudden you're in Star Wars.
Oh my god! Like I can't even like imagine how how like eye-opening that would be, like growing up with it your whole life, being like, I want to go there,
and then now you go can.
There.
Now you can, and you can fly the Falcon. Like, oh my god, like
like I can, like I had a fantastic time. It's one of the best, like theme park, like specifically theme park experiences.
Yeah.
I've ever had. But like, you know, I'm not crazy into Star Wars. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the movies from what I've seen. Maybe not the last one that I watched.
What was the last one?
All too much. I think the last one that I watched was like one of the prequels. I think it was the Phantom Menace. I didn't like Phantom Menace.
You need to watch Phantom Menace with me. You'll like it.
But like, you know, I very much appreciate Star Wars. I know exactly like I very much respect what it's done for like fantasy genre as a whole. But like, you know, it was a great time. Like I would love to go back. And even as not being that crazy, I was like, wow, this is pretty kind of remarkable. Yeah, like I don't use like the term remarkable a lot, but like that
it's worth remarking about.
Yeah. Like so yeah, I can totally see why that would be like one of your favorite things ever.
Like you get to literally like no cap, you get to fly a spaceship. Like come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you get to drink space alcohol.
But it was hard.
It is hard. It was difficult.
We went like last how long was it ago?
It was
like 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
Yeah, it was last November because it was for your birthday.
Jesus. Yeah, we went. It was a great time. We went to two other friends, and me and other said friend flew it. And then fucking Dom clowned on me for sucking at it.
Just because,
and then a few hours later, did the exact same thing.
No, the controls weren't working properly. That was not my fault.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, all right. Now we have to go back. Now there's a score to settle.
Now we have to bring a camera and do the first Gusty Garden vlogs.
We get in there, both of us. There's no Mario Galaxy level that starts with a V, I don't think.
Yeah, there really isn't.
I was about to be like the buoy base blog, but it's not a blog. Yeah, we honestly, I think the secret element is we just gotta both get in there and pilot together. Because we didn't do that.
I'd be down for that. Yeah, no, it was, oh my god, it was great. Yeah, both of us need to actually like pilot it. I think when I went, it did the horizontal one, which I want to do like the vertical one.
Yeah, the vertical is a little easier than the horizontal.
Right. Yeah, guys, watch out for the Gusty Garden vlogs coming in at least the next 5 years.
I will say, the current plan, I am going there for my birthday. You'd have to pay to like join us at the park because my buddies' free tickets are all taken up. But if you wanted to meet us at the park, like we could very well do it in July.
I mean, if I can afford it, I will. I don't know if I'll be able to.
At the very least, you might be able to hang out and like have dinner the night before, like on property. We have this fucking immense suite. You would have a place to stay for the night. Like we rented a huge ass room. So
guys, sub to the Patreon. Get me to Disney World.
How soon?
Me to Disney.
That's a thing we could talk about. How soon do you think is soon enough to make the Patreon? Not yet, obviously.
Not even close.
We're not even close.
We have 24 subscribers.
I know that. No, I know that. But I'm saying, like, what do you think the threshold is? Like, what point do you think we get to where we start to consider? Because it'll be long before we get monetized by actual YouTube, because that's a whole ordeal. That's a whole thing. Like, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon.
I think from what to get monetized, you need like 5,000 subscribers.
You need 2,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours total.
See, I think that's even more like doable than doing a Patreon. Because I've always wanted to do a Patreon and like make exclusive content, but like we need, I think more than 2,000 people, like concurrent
so?
watchers to actually do that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, who knows? Who knows? Like, I guess my question for you is, do you think it'd be different if we started when we did Earthbound, like we started the channel?
Well, we would have started over a year and a half ago, probably 2 years ago at this point, almost. So by now we would almost certainly be at the right numbers for that. But we, like, obviously, right now, obviously that's not in the cards. But all 24 of you will sub for $50 a month, clearly. Oh yeah, but one day. One day. Well, I'm hoping Tears of the Kingdom at least will hopefully give my channel a big boost. I mean, we were just talking about my plans for, like, even just as simple as, like, the thumbnails. Like, I'm putting a lot more effort into this series than I have in the past.
Phase 2 of Don Belluni commences in 2 weeks.
If anything, this is kind of phase 3.
Phase 3,
because phase 1 was, like, Super Metroid and the first half of Security Breach, and then I took my, like, 9-month hiatus after, dropping out of college and one other thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that like I didn't have the motivation to do YouTube until last September. But
I know. I've always like felt what
I was just gonna say that was the start of phase 2. Like September was the start of phase 2. Now now that Breath of the Wild is ending and we're moving into Tears of the Kingdom, not to mention the premiere is literally day the game comes out. It's big. It's big. This is definitely the start of phase 3.
Oh, I'm excited.
It's going to be a good time.
I'm very excited, and I need to, like, I've been meaning, and I still need to start, like, making content for my channel, because I still want to. Like, I'm putting a lot of time into Gusty Garden, but I really, really want to, like, settle down with my own channel. I'm not sure yet.
With your scripted content.
Yeah, that's the plan. Guys, subscribe to me even though I have 0 videos.
Am I subscribed to you?
I don't know. I think I have like 14 subscribers.
Hey, is it Sale Dust?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Well, you have one more.
Okay, another question. Who would be your dream guest? Like your dream Gusty Garden guest?
Oh. I don't know. What do you...
You can give me, like, a few.
Gusty Garden...
Anyone.
Yes.
Like, just literally anyone.
Oh my god. I would love to have Gerard the Completionist, I think.
Oh, he'd be great.
I would love to sit down and talk to him. Love that guy. Or, honestly, anyone. Anyone from TOVG, or Beard Bros, or whatever. Like, I'd love to sit down and talk with absolutely any of those guys. They got it. Like, they know. They've got this whole thing figured out. They're great.
Yeah. No, that'd be great.
Aaron Hansen.
Aaron Hansen, Dan Avidan.
The Game of Grumpus. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say no to talking to them. Honestly, it'd be really great.
I would kill to fucking interview Aaron Hansen.
That'd be great
on the podcast. That'd be amazing. For me, Seth MacFarlane is my dream guest.
Honestly, that's fair. That is a very fair answer.
I would kill to get Seth MacFarlane on this podcast for some reason.
I mean, he'd certainly be a fun guy to talk to.
Oh God, who else?
Miyamoto. I'm just kidding. I mean, it'd be incredible, but it'll never happen. Charles Martinet.
Eiji Aonuma. Oh, Charles Martinet. Holy shit, that'd be incredible. Like, oh my God.
Matt Pat.
Could you imagine?
Matt Pat. I'd want to have Matt Pat on. That's my final answer.
I would definitely say yes to getting Matt Pat on. I think that would be hilarious, and honestly, he just seems like a cool guy anyway.
Dude, he's like taking smaller creators under his wing to like join the FNAF theorist like team for like live streams and stuff to like talk with them.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Like, dude, I start posting FNAF content. A Matt Pat collab is not impossible.
Dude, Scott Cawthon.
That would be a great one too. But he like doesn't do interviews. That's like a big thing with him.
It doesn't matter.
He did the Doco one, and I think
we're the Gusty Garden Guys, dude.
That doesn't mean anything yet. No one knows who we are.
It means something to Scott Cawthon.
I don't think it does.
5 years.
I don't think it does. I hope it would. That'd be awesome.
One day we will be as recognizable as the Game Grumps.
Whoa.
The video game grumpies.
Angry video game nerd.
That'd be kind of legit.
Or like maybe Proton John.
This is nostalgia critic.
No,
Doug,
you know what? That's
Doug
the first
Walker.
One. That's the first one. I think that's a no. I don't think I'd want to talk to the nostalgia critic.
Nathaniel Bandy, dude. Come on. We gotta get Nathaniel B in.
Ain't that Nathaniel B?
Ain't that Nathaniel B? Bro, we gotta get inside to Bandy's Universe Season 2.
Oh, man.
We gotta be on Bandy's Universe Season 2, man.
Oh, I just thought of someone. James Turner. He was the art director for Pokemon for like 7 years.
Oh, that's like a legit really cool
James
one.
Turner would be really cool to talk to. Toby Fox.
Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus
Shigesato Itoi.
He makes a personal like Mother 3 version for us.
He's like, here you go.
Like he translates it and only gives us the 2 copies in existence.
They're actual GBA copies too.
Yeah.
So like we can't really record them, but like we've got them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh god. One day, one of these people that we just mentioned will be on the Gusty Garden podcast.
It's not impossible as long as we stick with it. Who knows?
Yeah. And I got. Also, this is also a very special episode because to all my fellow schoolers out there, by the time this comes out, this will be the second to last day of the semester.
Oh, that's true.
Which is very exciting. Obviously, like I got one more year left, and I know some people listening to this are also in the same boat. But if you're not, or like if you're leaving school some other time or like ending whatever, I'm proud of you. Good job for making it this year.
Yeah.
It's going to be great, which is very exciting because I can actually work on a video.
Yeah.
I can work on Gusty Garden videos, and also I will plan to start making my own Sail Dust games.
Yeah.
Sail Dust Balloonia.
No, you can't call it that.
I just thought of that myself.
No, you didn't.
Original idea.
Yeah, it's.
God.
I mean, even beyond next year. I mean, this summer is going to be huge for content. Like we already talked about, we have the live stream. By the time you're watching this, in a week and a half, by the time y'all are listening to this, and then like less than a month later, we have the summer tournament.
Yeah.
Which
big. Yeah. We got big plans, guys. Like we're gonna be. This is the Starshine Summer.
Do we want to call it the Starshine Summer? Are we gonna call it just like the Gusty Garden Summer Games Tournament, or do we want to call it like the Bowie Base Brawl or something? The Beach Bowl Brawl.
The Beach Bowl Brawl. Oh, I kind of like that.
The Melty Molten Melee.
the Starshine Summer Games. I feel like Summer Games is too like generic.
Yeah.
I like the Beach Bowl Brawl.
The Beach Bowl, the first annual Gusty Garden Guys Beach Bowl Brawl. We get like although if we did Bowie Base, I have a great metal cover of Bowie Base Galaxy we could use as our intro.
Can we use it?
I can look up. I mean, we can use we've been using the Insane in the Rain music Gusty Garden cover. Like we can look.
Oh yeah.
I know he said that that's like free to use as long as you credit him. I just I'm saying I can check the creator. I can see how they feel about it.
Guys, shout out to Insane in the Rain for graciously letting us use it.
Yeah, we talked to him ourselves, obviously.
Yeah, we asked him, he said yes.
Yeah. Carlos is a great guy.
Insane in the Rain, if you don't want us to use it, just email us.
Yeah, tell us. We'll stop. Like
we'll stop.
We will stop.
We can put the effort into making one.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And then we'll give all the ad revenue that we've made so far to you.
Yeah, not that he needs it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, another like good question that ties back to the last one. If you could be on any podcast, which one would you be on?
Joe Rogan. No, I'm just kidding. Gosh, let's see. Wow, what are the odds?
I've been on it actually.
Huh? What?
Episode 355.
Oh my god. This is. I feel like it's almost a cop out to say the Chilluminati podcast, but that would be a great one.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I would have to find some weird ass topic to bring them, because usually they don't give the guest like the topic. Usually they'll bring the guest on for one, but like, God, I could probably come up with some stupid thing.
Yeah.
Convince them of like a Gusty pasta being a real urban legend.
That'd be awesome, guys. No one has written the first ever Gusty pasta.
Oh my god. Do you remember how I told you about the episodes they did years ago about that green stone, and they never did a part 3?
Yeah.
Episode 200 last week is the green stone part 3. It's
awesome.
final. I have been waiting for this for like 8 months since I discovered this podcast. It's finally. There are people that have waited for this for like 3 years.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to listen to this later. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I didn't mean to completely derail everything, but I pulled up Chilluminati because we were talking about it, and I just happened to see it. But yeah, awesome. I think that's definitely my pick. Love to be in there. You?
I think, oh my god. I'd like to be on the Nintendo podcast. That's a good one that I like.
Oh, I don't think I know that one.
They're like two decently well known like Nintendo YouTubers that made one. It's beat 'em ups and what is it? Fucking oh god, I can't even think of the other one's YouTube.
Arlo.
Arlo Cast. He hasn't made one in forever, but I actually really loved his podcast. Meeting Halfway with LS Mark and
I had a feeling you'd bring that one up.
I really love their podcast. It's great.
It seems like a good one.
I would love to like just talk about like Family Guy and like other like other random cartoon media with them. They recently made an episode about they like sat down and like constructed like their own like what was it like indie horror icon or like an indie horror like mascot game. Like, you know, like this particular game called Poppy's
Like what
Playtime.
particular game?
Well, like just like indie like horror mascots.
Hello?
Like FNAF. What?
Oh, I can't hear you. Are my headphones dead?
I
My
think
headphones
you're
are
dead.
dead. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hang
no.
on. Technical difficulties, everyone. Hang on a second. Oh, no.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, try talking.
Can you hear me now?
No, they're not on yet.
Oh, no. Okay, guys, before he comes back, let me tell you the password to...
There we go. Okay, I'm back. What were you saying?
Nothing. I wasn't telling them anything.
I heard the word password. What are you up to?
Nothing. Anyway, as I was saying, like, horror mascots like Five Nights at Freddy's and Poppy's Playtime and Bendy and the Ankh Machine. So...
and Rainbow Friends and Guardian of Band of Band.
Yeah, they did mention that and how it's, like, awful. Like,
dude,
just
they're
so
degrading
awful.
so quickly. They're so bad.
But yeah, they just conceived like an indie horror mascot game, and it was great. Watch that episode if you haven't.
Okay, yeah, I haven't watched that podcast at all. I need to.
Oh, it's so good.
Listen to that podcast.
Well, actually, you can watch it as well. Just like this, even though it's just a simple picture.
Speaking of which, when are those little animated GIFs going to be done, huh?
Phase Season 2 of the Gusty Garden podcast.
Season 2. So what, like after episode 10?
whenever we stop making them for a short period of time. Because I feel like there should be a one period where we take like a small, like a couple week break, and just like kind of upgrade everything. Like upgrade sound quality, visual quality, like everything. And then we just come back with like phase 2 of the podcast. Because I think right now, like we've done a lot. We've done what? This is
episode 8. This is episode 8.
Like we're kind of just doing them. Like we're really just winging. Like,
oh, for sure.
I think it's pretty clear to everyone listening. We are just winging this. We did not really do much research into it. And I'm very much okay with admitting that because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. But, like, you know, I think one day we're going to really sit down and, like, really, like work things out and make this, like, a really nice high-quality podcast that people would legit want to consume and listen to. And then once that happens, that'll be phase 2. That'll be season 2 of the Gusty Garden podcast.
A good time to do that might be this summer, actually. Maybe even when we're between events. So that way, like after we do the Tears of the Kingdom live stream, we have like 3.5-ish weeks, I think, until the Beach Bowl brawl.
Yes.
And then like during that time we're gonna be ramping up production on the Sunshine videos because obviously we want to get Sunshine done so we can move on to the next series, which will have we announced it yet?
I don't think we have. Guys, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. We're gonna be playing the first Kingdom Hearts. That'll be our next series. We'll do an official announcement when like right before like the last Sunshine video goes out. But
right.
yeah, you know, if you're actually listening 40 minutes into a random episode 8 of the podcast, now you know.
You get an early announcement.
Hey, these are the perks of listening to the whole episode.
For the few people that are actively enjoying Sunshine,
I'm one of them.
So also, I didn't even remember. Did we have a question?
No, we did not ask a question at the beginning of the episode, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the conversation because it was going so well.
What was the question last year or not
last time?
Oh my god!
You know what?
Last week.
I'm checking right now. We can. You know what? I can superimpose this part into like the beginning of the episode. Us asking the question, like answering the results of the previous question. Let's see.
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't like. Yeah. If you really want to like go through all that trouble.
We don't have Never mind.
What?
We have a couple comments on the video, but I don't think any of them are answers to the question.
Oh no.
One of them is from Real Baked Beans, and it says spoilers, and there's like 8 spaces down, and it just says yay podcast. And the other one is from this random person called Westilus, and it just says, boy, I love Mario. Which is, haven't they gone on record saying they don't listen to this podcast?
Yeah.
What are they doing here?
Because I told them, I was like, hey, you should listen to this episode of the podcast. And they were like, no. And then they, like, I think I forced them, like, I, like, opened the episode on their phone. And then they just went to the comments and, like, typed that out. So, yeah, fuck you for not listening to this.
Yeah. Oliver hates you, Weston. He tells me behind your back all the time. It's crazy. Dude.
It's okay. I don't care. They're not gonna see this episode anyway.
I'm trying to get you in as much hot water as possible. It's not even gonna happen. No. But anyway, yeah, so I guess I don't have to superimpose that part because no one answered the question. What even was the question? It was about the Mario movie or FNAF movie, right?
Like, yeah, it was like what were your thoughts on the Mario movie? Which I guess that comment can be a response to that, even though it's definitely not. Yay, I love Mario. I also love the Mario movie. Thanks for responding. and I think the other one was what are your hopes for the FNAF movie?
It was, but I remembered. I asked at the end what is the best season of Power Rangers.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it was.
Of course, no one responded.
Of course, no one responded to that one. But like, you know,
guys, just wait until phase 2. These are going to be worth listening to.
They already are. What do you mean?
Not to a lot of people.
And
to some special kind souls out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Phase 2 is going to be great. And honestly, like, I think maybe, like, at that point, since we're probably going to have, like, a lot more actual, like, game content on this channel, like, Let's Play content, we might, like, we do have the option of putting the podcast on a completely dedicated podcast channel.
Oh, true. Do you want to do that?
I mean, if we ever get to the point where we're posting a lot of, like, Let's Play content and, like, other non-podcast content, I think we can, but for now, it's fine. Like, for now, this works perfect.
I guess that's true, but I will say, if we keep the podcast on this channel, the more you post on one channel, the more favored you are. So, like, if it's all getting posted to one, like,
that's true,
like,
but...
Yeah.
That's true, but I am subscribed to a good amount of people that I watch solely for their regular content, but their content, like, their channel gets flooded by, like, a podcast that I don't care about, and it gets really annoying.
Oh, I see.
So that is something to think about. Like, that can sometimes be annoying. Like, if people are exclusively watching us for our non-podcast content, and no one's really watching the podcast, that's when we can, like, boot it to a different channel.
Or maybe just go just to Spotify or something.
Yeah, that too. That's still in the far distance. Like, we're still not getting nearly as much as views as we are on the like the actual gaming videos. But hopefully one day they will. I got hope.
We need to post more reels.
Yes. I've been meaning to make another reel for the Pin Apart. Guys, go watch the Pin Apart video right now. Guys, it's going... I'm going to delete it in 5 minutes. You have to go watch it. Please.
I don't think they're going to see it.
Please watch it.
It is a good one. Be sure to watch it.
It was a lot of fun editing it.
I think my favorite one so far is the Gelato Beach one, though.
Yes. Yeah, just from the Watermelon Festival area is... Oh, so funny.
Spray it! Spray it! No!
No!
Why are these bananas so fucking big?
Why are these bananas so fucking big?
We make ourselves laugh, which is good, because no one else is laughing.
Because no one else is.
Oh, yeah.
People are laughing at us laughing.
People are... Yeah, for sure. I'm stoked with how things are going. Like, obviously, we're not really... growing right now, but it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, we're having fun.
Even though it's been like almost 4 months, we are still like in the infancy of the channel, like ultimately.
Exactly. I mean, we only just started posting like actual like content.
Like at the start of last
that's only
month, right?
Yeah, and like this is only our collab channel. Like as our main channels grow, like this'll not as much, but people will slowly start to drip in from our actual content.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call this not... Like, it's almost like... This just makes more sense, because if we only had our separate channels, we'd just be collabing with each other all the time anyway. So it just makes more sense for us to have an extra channel where it's only us. For the record, for the people out there, because you've been in at least one video on my channel, right? Like, you have to.
I've been in almost all of your... Sonic Adventure Let's Play.
Oh, of course. You've been in all the Sonic Adventure, because that's what it was for. Which, by the way, in a second, I have an update on that.
And then I think, like, some of the Super Metroid.
You were in about half of the Super Metroid ones. But, yes, I actually have an update on the Sonic Adventure Let's Play, which very soon is going to be revitalized. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking a similar approach to how I am with Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm making unique thumbnails, except I'm gonna edit down all the Sonic footage into just one video, and I'm gonna post that. And then I'm gonna re-edit the Gamma stuff into one video and post that. And I'm already sitting on Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and I can edit those into individual videos. Then once those are ready, I am going to go hang out with 12 O'Clock Rock and record the big episode. And then, when the new semester starts, all 3 of us will be in the finale.
yes.
And then
Oh my god.
after that's done, then we can start working on Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yes.
Which I'm fully planning to do this with Sonic Adventure 1. Once that's done, I'm ready to pull the trigger and start working on SA2. I'm not going to live stream it though. I'm kind of giving up on live streaming, to be honest. But we are definitely still doing it. 100%. I still want to play SA2 really bad.
This has been the best Dombaluni Direct ever.
This is kind of are we going to name this the Gusty Garden Direct? Is that what this episode is? Because a lot of it is just us talking about stuff we're going to put out.
Name it the Gusty Garden Direct, and then like what Nintendo does, they give like the date.
Wait, for the thumbnail, you gotta just make it look like the Nintendo Direct thumbnails, except it's just like green or something. And and, like the pictures of us like look like Mii's. You, like render us like Mii's. Oh my god,
yeah. That's awesome.
Oh man.
The first ever Gusty Garden Direct, May 1st, 2023.
Huh?
What? Yeah, May 1st, right?
Oh, yeah. Right. I thought you were saying, like, we're gonna actually, like, record, like, a direct video. Oh, man. I was like, whoa.
Maybe one day.
That would...
Maybe.
Honestly, like, at the start of, like, a season, like, every 3 months, maybe we just do, like, a mini direct where we're like, here's the state of the channel and what's gonna happen in the coming months.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen it, like... There's like a handful of like YouTubers that do like their own directs, and it's really awesome.
Yeah,
like it's just really fun to see. Like you put the word direct in front of like any announcement, and it's exciting.
Yeah, thanks Nintendo.
Like, thanks Nintendo. Thanks for not giving up on them like we thought you were doing.
They almost did. I think they did, but then they heard the outcry, and they were like, okay, we should keep doing it.
Yeah, that was scary. But yeah. Guys, thanks for watching the Gusty. Do we have one more announcement like they do in the Nintendo ones?
We have one last announcement. Maybe. Let me think. We've gone over Tears of the Kingdom. We've gone over the buoy base brawl. We've talked about Kingdom Hearts. The people know. We must have talked about the possible outcomes of the tournament. Like we must have by now, right?
I don't think we have.
I mean, we can say those, but even then, even after that, we probably have one more announcement. So let's just say the whole point of this tournament, which we have talked about, is that it'll be Oliver and I will be competing at various games, and whoever wins the most games at the end of the couple-day tournament will get to pick the Let's Play that we record that'll be releasing at the same time as Kingdom Hearts, I believe, right? We're gonna run them simultaneously?
It'll probably be after or like halfway through Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. But the point is it'll be simultaneous probably with something else for a while. Like yeah. And Oliver, if you win, what game are you going to have me play? Because the whole point is that whoever wins gets to pick that game. So what are you going to have me play?
Oh, you know it all too well.
I do.
I will be having you play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's right, guys. We're going to be playing Xenoblade X with all the DLC.
Not the game.
We're going to be... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're going to play Definitive Edition, right?
I mean, if you want to play it.
I don't.
Sure.
We're going to do Definitive Edition on the Switch.
Yep. I can, if you don't want to buy it, I can just let you borrow my copy. It's fine. Like, you will be playing Xenoblade.
Yep.
Definitive, like Xenoblade 1.
Yeah.
And
if I win.
Actually, there's already an outcry for a Xenoblade LP, because the one comment on the Pinna Park video was from possibly Joe, who said Xenoblade LP when?
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's
possibly Joe. Like, if you're listening, like you are so far the only Gusty Garden fan. Like, just know, you know what? You're a Gusty Garden guy.
Yeah.
You're the first non friend content consumer.
At least one of them. The first one to comment anyway. Like, yeah.
The first one to be outspoken about it. So, you know what? You will get early access to the Xenoblade LP if it happens.
Oh yeah. But if I win the tournament, which I should say, I have also heard outcry for this. Like, the people that I've just happened to tell were like, I think that will be funnier than the Xenoblade series, which I think is true.
It'll
definitely be funnier. And I will be having Oliver play the first Danganronpa game.
Yep. You know what? I used to be very, like, not looking forward to it. I'm a bit more looking forward to it now. Like, if I have to, of course.
If you have to.
Like right now, as I'm seeing it, like, as I've always have seen the game, I've always been like, this doesn't look like it would appeal to me. But now that I know so many people that really like Danganronpa, like, unironically, I'm like, I feel like I would, like, give this a legit chance now.
There are reasons to like it. There's reasons to hate it too, but there's reasons to like it.
Which I love, like, games that have a strong, like, very strong and dedicated fan base, but also, like, are aware that it can be stupid and bad sometimes.
Oh, and yeah, there will be some, if we do play it, there will be parts where I'm like, you can stop suspending your disbelief now. You can take a break. Like,
yeah. I think, like, the one thing that kind of drew me away, which I don't really care about now, like, I'm more open to, is that it was more like a visual novel. I've never really been into those. I've never really been big into those. But now I'm like, I'm open to it. Like, I don't really care. As long as, like, the story's entertaining. It doesn't have to be, like, great like literature. I don't give a shit about that.
It's definitely entertaining. It's definitely entertaining. It's fucking stupid at a lot of times, but it's very entertaining.
Yeah. See, like, I just want, like, a fun, entertaining story. Yeah. But with, like, Xenoblade, it's just good.
It's just a good, that is also an entertaining story. It's because it's good, not because it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So either outcome will be very, very fun to watch.
Oh, for sure. And is there any other announcement we want to make? Anything else? Because I feel like we're forgetting something. Like, and this isn't just me, like, fishing for, like, I genuinely feel like we're forgetting something, but I don't know what it is.
Hold on. Play like the Direct, like the Nintendo Direct, like, transition sound effect for, like, 1 second. Well, thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this Gusty Garden Guys Direct.
We hope you enjoyed all of the cool new content we'll be bringing you in the coming months.
It's going to be very fun for the Gusty Garden Guy YouTube channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, we have one more announcement to show you guys. Take a look at this.
What? That's right, we're playing Star Fox Zero. No, I'm just kidding.
I was kind of hoping I would think of an announcement before.
By the time you got to the end of the bit.
But,
I feel like
I can't.
Well, we could talk about what the game we're playing after Kingdom Hearts, which is more or less decided. It's between two right now. We can
hint to it. Okay, wait, which one, like, what do we, like, tell me, cut it out, and then... So
our hint to you all of what the game will be. What do you think is, like, a really cagey way to, like, say exactly what the game is?
Oh, well, you see, there are these so-called monsters.
Oh no, what have I done?
And there's a specific mechanic where you can put them into balls and fit them into your pocket in some mysterious technological way. We're playing Pokemon.
We're gonna play Pokemon, and
we won't say which one.
Oh, that's a good. You know what? That's a good hook. We won't say which Pokemon game we're playing, but we're gonna play one.
It'll be one of the good ones.
That narrowed it down.
Yeah. But I will be playing. I will be doing my first full playthrough of a Pokemon game because it's a series that I've never really gotten really into. I've tried many times. Dom has tried getting me into it many times.
Well, not that many. Ultimately, not really. I mean,
you've like wanted me to like try them for a good amount.
That is true.
And so now I am. And in return, Dom will be, after that Let's Play. Dom doesn't even know this, but I'm
don't.
confirming it now.
Huh?
Dom
Wait.
will be playing a Zelda game in and to pay back for me playing Pokemon.
It's not payback. I'd love to.
It's an equivalent exchange, all right?
I like Zelda. I just haven't played them.
Your Pokemon is my Zelda.
Okay.
So for every Pokemon game that I play, you gotta play a Zelda game.
Dude, this sounds like
how
a
about
fucking bargain. This sounds great. Do I get to know what Zelda?
No.
Not until we're doing Pokemon. I don't get to know.
You know what? You can pick it.
I can pick it? Oh my god.
Between two options.
Is Link to the Past one of the options?
No.
Is it? It's a 3D Zelda?
Yes.
Okay. Because Link to the Past is where I want to start. But, I will definitely, I bet I could guess what the two options are.
Okay.
I bet it's Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword, isn't it?
No.
No?
No, neither of those are correct.
Really? Well, that only leaves a couple.
Yeah, I know. I'm giving you the two options that are commonly seen as, the best first 3D Zeldas. Mm-hmm. And that's Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker.
That was my second guess. It was those two.
Okay.
I'm more familiar with Wind Waker. I played more of it, but I think I'd probably pick Ocarina, honestly.
Really? Okay. Because I was about to say, personally, I would recommend you play Wind Waker.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, it's more, Ocarina of Time can be, unless, especially if you're playing the N64 version, which I don't know how you would be able to play the 3DS version, which is an infinitely better version.
Actually, I'm planning on, at some point this year, getting my 3DS modded.
Okay, never mind.
So we will we won't even have to emulate. We will just be able to, I own it. We'll be able to play it. We'll be able to record it on original hardware.
Perfect.
Mostly because the reason I want to get it modded is so silly, too. It's not even for that. I mean, I do own that. I can play that on original hardware, too, but I won't. The reason I want to get my 3DS modded is because I play the Ace Attorney games with my mom, and we're almost done with the third one. And the 4th, 5th, and 6th one, I own them, but they're on the 3DS. But I'm not going to make my mom play them on a 3DS, because that's tiny, and I won't be able to watch. So
yeah. No, okay.
I can plug it into my computer, and by extension, the television, if I get my 3DS modded. So then we'll be able to play the rest of the Ace Attorney franchise. Plus, we'll be able to record stuff like Pokemon Sun on original hardware, too.
Yes. Please, that, this just opens the door to, a mountain of games.
Kid Icarus, dude.
Kid Icarus, yes. I own it.
Me too.
We totally can. DKC returns.
Well,
the better version.
They're pretty much identical.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the visuals are not as good. Majora's Mask. There we go.
Yep, I've got that as well. That would be, dude,
so,
Kirby Planet Robobot?
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Oh no! Oh, what if next year is the year of 3DS games?
I mean, I feel like that would get a little tiring.
I don't know, man. We could play New Soup 2. Guys, the next Let's Play is New Soup 2. Cancel everything. Don't you like coins? Don't you want to collect hundreds of thousands of coins?
No.
I'd be down to do 3D Land, though. Honestly. How many 3D Land Let's Plays are there? Not many.
Not many past the year, 2013.
Yeah.
But guys, you know what? This is turned into an even bigger announcement.
Yeah, because I forgot I didn't tell you I was planning to get my 3DS modded. So yeah, how about, you know what we could do? Toward the end of the, obviously we have, our next 4 games planned, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
When we start to get toward that area, once I know I have it modded, we hopefully will have a following by then, and maybe we could do a vote for what 3DS game we could do.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And between every couple series, we do another 3DS game.
What if every couple series, we both play a Pokemon and a Zelda at the same exact time?
Oh, so
we're not obviously playing.
Yeah, but they're running simultaneously.
They're running simultaneously, and if we have an audience, they can vote on like which one we both play.
So you're saying while you're playing Pokemon, bleep, we can I'd be playing like Wind Waker, like so like later this year we post them at the same time.
Yes,
bro.
Oh,
I know what it's like to lose someone you can.
I know what it's like to have a great idea for a Let's Play and then no one watches.
No, people will watch it. Spread
that. Yeah, no. Spread the word.
Even more so than just subscribing, share. That is the biggest thing right now. Share these videos, guys. We are basically at the end here, so it's a good time to say that.
Share the Sunshine video specifically.
Share our content, please. Just get the word out. Spread the good word.
We know people would enjoy them because we know people already have, and we enjoy making them. It's great fun, and then maybe at some point in probably like the more near future. We can open up a Gusty Garden Guys Discord.
Ooh.
Just to get some people in and like just hang out.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, like another announcement for the Gusty Garden Direct.
This is unreal. We're having so many good and like not even unattainable ideas right now.
We should have just made this a video.
We can repurpose this into a video at this point. But oh well.
But yeah, so guys, this has been a much longer episode than I anticipated.
It's an hour,
but
it's usual. It's average.
Yeah. But usually it's because we have such a strong topic. But now we just turn this into the first ever Gusty Garden Guys Direct.
Oh yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, what is the question? We gotta have a question.
What brings you
something
what
that
makes you
hopefully
happier
more
than anything
people...
else?
What is your favorite thing?
Yeah, we'll bring it back. Not Occam's razor. What the fuck is it? Chekhov's thing. Instead of Chekhov's gun, it's just Chekhov's favorite thing. We introduced it in Act 1, brought it back in Act 3. What is your favorite thing?
Yep.
It could be as material or as existential as you want it to be. Just tell us your favorite thing.
What is your favorite bathroom to be in alone?
Mine is the one at Unlimited Video Games in St. Petersburg, where they play the Portal 1 radio music on loop the whole time.
That's a good one.
Which we're gonna
guys
go in days, in like less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, guys, in exactly 2 weeks, at the time of us recording this right now, in exactly 2 weeks, in 9 minutes. The Gusty Garden Tears of the Kingdom event starts.
We need to come up with a catchier name, I think.
We'll
think of it later. We'll think of it later. But yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I think.
Don't forget May 11th.
Don't forget May 11th.
6 p.m.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm making a complete what of myself? The most embarrassing thing you've ever seen? And now it's worse because I'm repeating everything you're saying into the microphone. Phone.
Oh, for crying out loud, Oliver! We're playing Tears of the Kingdom!
What?